actual experience. Should married people observe Brahmacharya to the spiritual seekers? Must. But with a difference. I said must and gave you some time so that you may get excited. Despair. I like to see that. Must, but with a difference. Brahmacharya is a way of life that is to be followed at all stages of existence. Not only in householder's life, married life. Before marriage, the first part of your life when you are a student, read everything about sex, discuss it, but no indulgence. After marriage, we must indulge. It is Brahmacharya. But indulging only once or twice a week according to the healthy condition of the couple. Under restraint. Not prostituting your own bedroom. Marriage doesn't mean a license for licentiousness. When the grandson is born, from that day onwards, no indulgence, only companionship. In sannyas order, not even companionship. So these are all, every one of them is Brahmacharya. So that should married people have Brahmacharya? Yes, please. Live in self-control, not overindulgence. But the demand for overindulgence can come from either party. Let not both the party go mad. At least one party becomes sane certain days when the other party is mad. Another day the other party becomes mad, this party becomes sane and say no. You can always have got the excuse, I feel sleepy. When we desire to spend the rest of our lives with one person as our mate, what role does the joy of sex play in this relationship? You are asking questions over which I cannot give you any authoritative answer. I am a Nitya Brahmachari. Therefore, really speaking, you are asking me questions over which no Swami is expected to answer. But since I came into your country, I have looked it up. I have to become fit for this country, therefore I looked at. At a crash course. But there is no process here to teach you all this. Just because I love you to ask questions, you are misusing it. Okay? Here you are. Don't think that we Swamis are as innocent as you think. Because the most authoritative textbook on eroticism has been written by the greatest sage, Koka Shastra. That book has not been improved upon, even in these days of pornographic literature. Your pornography is nothing compared to the Koka Shastra. So it is not that we have not given our thoughts to it. The point is, to tickle me like that is not very fair. When we desire to spend the rest of our lives with one person as our mate, what role does the joy of sex play in this relationship? Just as the part play every day, you go to the bathroom, you take a bath, you eat, you go for a walk and exercise. Same thing. It has got a place. But that doesn't mean that is all that is only on that and that alone, that's the central pivotal thing. No. The central pivotal thing in a married life is the attempt to live two individuals together as one soul working in two forms. This harmony, the most important. Physical contact is one other, and that too the most insignificant. The emotional parity, the intellectual companionship, spiritual brotherhood, those are more and more important. Then only two individuals can live together as a couple, which is called a marriage. Here there is no marriage. Here only a convenient living together. Rings cannot make you together. Of my own love in the external world, I surrendered to her. My fulfillment and happiness is in her happiness. And she too, my fulfillment is in his happiness. And this is not a give and take. That guy is not faithful to me. Why should I become? It's not it's not a transaction. It's not a commercial relationship. It is selfless dedication. At all places and circumstances in life, we cannot practice it all of a sudden. You start practicing it at one place, with the mother of your children, with the father of your children. There is an intimacy. That is why in India it says that the husband is your God. Wife is the goddess Lakshmi. The idea being that it is divinized, because this is the attitude that you must have in the altar. You are practicing it in everyday life. This kind of a sane, holy, glorious relationship in marriage is available today only in India. I've been around the world. Every other place materialism has come in. Your money, my bank balance, your bank balance, all that sort of thing has started coming. In India even today it is not so. There is not yours and mine. It is ours. The wife has no bank balance or bank money separate from the husband. Even if she is working, money is brought to the kitty. It is ours, man, wife and children. That's sort of, in a way I'm saying money because our mind is always on money. That is why I said, each one ready to make all sacrifices for all others. Whether the wife returns my faithfulness or not, whether the husband returns my love or not, whether children deserve my love or not, give. First develop it within your home. Then you will find you can do it, afford to do it to the neighbor. And Christianity says, love your neighbor as thyself. That we are doing it. But since Jesus did not say that love your own wife as yourself, we don't love with a wife here, but we love the neighbor's wife. Man, perverted. showing affection, comforting in time of need, and pleasing one another, if only to keep from desiring another mate, are these not essential family duties? I have said just now. Is not the sexual appetite a natural function, not to be suppressed, but sublimated? Right. It is natural. It is the total creativity of the universe expressing through you. It is natural. Sublimated. And if the Lord had not made the sexual act so enjoyable on the physical level, would not a generation of realized persons die away without offspring to succeed them? So what happens? All of you have realized. Therefore, we have no children. So what happens? Tell me one reason why I should produce children. Swamiji, if you have no children, then the world will, so what? The world will collapse. Did you create this world? Have you taken any contract that I will maintain this world? Why are you taking the responsibility of the world? The one who made the world must find out some other method. Why should you become a slave to maintain his world? I would like to know. Huh? Yes, he has kept a little pleasure for it. Therefore, tell him for once forever, my dear sir, don't expect my cooperation to continue this stupidity. I entered into this stupidity. I don't want my children to enter into it. Therefore, my seeds shall be with me, without entering into this same dirty world. Come on. These are all humbug arguments. Say that, Swamiji, for the sake of the world, I am procreating. Oh, with your production alone, the world will come. But sir, you stop it. The world will not end. Only this extra population will reduce and everybody will be happier. You stop it. No, Swamiji, I must also produce because for the general, what a cooperation in this. No, it's an argument. If all people become perfect and all people are not producing children, this gross world will close, but the subtle worlds will remain. We shall produce them with our thoughts, sankalpas. And such a subtle world of thought beings is called a heaven. It shall be a heaven upon earth. Why do you want this sweating, what do you call that? Hungry children in this world? Why not sankalpa children? You can make them as beautiful as you like. And every day change their shape if you like. Because all sankalpa. Sankalpa meaning by thoughts. Today it is, I want a son. All right, son is got it. Tomorrow, son is a terrible thing. I want a daughter. Okay, China. Aye, aye.